Welcome back everyone, Ben here, and today we are back with more of The Last Caretaker. And this is going to be, I think, episode 44 now. We are at the quarantine stack area, and we're going to be I think continuing exploring inside this little cave thing that we found that was inside of this. That was a new addition with the recent patch, I believe. I don't think it was there before anyway, and we started that in the last episode even. So if, as always, you're new here and you haven't watched anything previously, or maybe you've missed a few episodes but you do want to go back and check those out, then as always there's a playlist in the description below with all the previous episodes. And ideally I want to try and head over to the storm today as well. Apparently there is a new POI there, and yeah, just gonna have a little explore, see what it's all about. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and let's jump straight into it. I think first off the bat, I think this does confirm that if you load the game at a POI, the phone doesn't ring. What we might do is when we get out to sea, this is definitely like a bug still as well, I think. Every time I load the game, my scanner attachment is always broken. A weird bug, but I think it's a bug nonetheless, because I don't save the game with it on fire. So me loading it back up and it having 0%. Wow. Never mind. The phone does ring when you're at a POI. It's not as quick this time. Let's see what this one's about.
Dad, it's me. I know you're busy down there fixing things. They told us not to call anymore, but I did my homework. I think he'd be proud.
It's so like short and sweet. Okay, so I was gonna say when we're out at sea we might do a save and reload and just see if it starts, like, causes a phone call to appear, but I don't know why. We had like I think 3 or 4 episodes where we just had no phone ringing, but now it seems to be working again, so I am happy with that. And interesting, these ones aren't on fire, and maybe it's because these ones don't get used a lot. I'm just gonna see, do they have they don't have like a percentage like when you look over at a turbine. Neither does this one, but it always loads up on fire for some reason. Very odd. Just gonna recenter myself quickly. I'm just trying to think. I think we had a few grenades with us, didn't we? We also got all of our little friendly sweethearts, and our drones as well. Those ones there. We used all of our grenades, and that was it. We do want to build some ammo, make some ammo, craft it even, because we didn't have a lot with this one. I think let's unequip that. Maybe unequip that as well. And equip that. I think what we're going to do, we're going to have a little switch up. I think, yeah, our electric pistol's in there. It is quite nice having the, I'm trying to think, should we go with the rifle and a flamer pistol? Or should we just go flamethrower? We'll go flamethrower. And then put that ammo in there for now. Where's our backpack? Have I put that somewhere? I would have put that somewhere, I think. Put that in here. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we get a decent chunk of ammo. What would we say is the best pistol ammo? Versatile bullets for general. Yeah, let's do that. Already got a decent chunk of that. So I think let's add... That is 12, yeah, we'll build a few of those. It gives us something to use our petrol for as well. Rifle, pistol, that's good. Is that what that is called? Pistol flex, yeah, pistol flex. And then this is our petrol line, isn't it? Petrol? Yeah. You want to plug? Oh, I need... one of those. And we're gonna split, chuck half in there. No. And then if I do my normal, I mean, yeah, we should be all good with that. Into our petrol max. Right. Oh no, that's the wrong one. This one. There we go. That fill up. This is already still full, well, almost full, but it's full enough. And we'll get some more ammo for this. At least in this area, there was a lot of like bugs and nests and things, so the fire is probably going to be a decent shout, let's say. Grab the petrol max and put it on there. There we go. And then grab the cable. Set up. How much weight is this? In the scheme of things, it's not too much. Probably carry 10 kilograms. What I have noticed is that every time you press I, it opens up enhancers. And I just want to see, is there a way to open up... That's hiding different stuff. I'm just thinking, like, is there a way to open up the... Because what is the I key? What have I got it assigned to? Enhance... Oh, I've got it in... Oh, it's the tab for inventory. That's just force of habit that I always open I. You've probably noticed this. I'm always 140 plus hours. I'm always pressing I to open inventory because every game is like I for inventory and tab for that. I don't even know if I need these keybinded really. I like the tools. I don't care about that. I'm just gonna. I should be able to learn nicely that that's that, but. Oh, it does it like does a double keybind press now. Okay. Okay, so you can't. Can we undo a keybind? I'm not against keeping it in there. It's just I mean, I know it's tab now, so we can just reset that, can't we? Tab opens your inventory. I think like I do that, but by default I always press I, and I keep going like, why is it opening up into that? Obviously really looking forward to hopefully there will be more enhancement actual skills, so more things to spend these enhancer points on, because I'm racking up these enhancer points at the moment. Same with skills. I'm sure before it comes into a 1.0 it's going to get like a full kind of balance pass on it and everything, but let's make sure that's connected there as well. Sweet. I was actually going to heal up anyway, but let me just do that quickly. We'll save. We got that all in there. I'll pop back down here. Take that. I'm literally just gonna put these in here for now. Cool. What's gonna happen with this one? Because this one is actually, is it gonna disappear? Right. These little things can go away. I'm curious, I haven't actually seen one, like, just get stuck here. I'm guessing this will just disappear over time. It shows us open. We can actually grab it. You can actually, like, move it a little bit. There we go, I've, like, nudged it even more so. Yeah, I'm guessing that's just gonna despawn over time, or it's just gonna stay there forever. I imagine when they're over deeper bodies of water, they just... you know, they just despawn once they reach, like, a certain value. It'd be really cool to have, like, be able to have, like, a crane that you could use for trenching, but you can, like, just drag and pick some of that stuff up. That'd be quite cool. As a reminder, as well, if I'm wanting to put together, like, a few questions for the devs and kind of see if we can get a few burning community questions answered, I think would be really cool. And if you have any burning questions that you would like me to put forward to the devs potentially, and I'm not going to be able to put all of them through, so what I've done is I've put a channel on our Discord, which is the RogueBear's Discord, which there'll be a link to that in the description below. But that is the place where you can put your question, and then we'll have a look at them and see which ones we can, like, send in, kind of thing, and see if we can get some of these answered, maybe get some burning questions. And there's already been some really good ones, so if you've got one, feel free to head over there, drop it in there. You can also drop in the comments if you want as well, if you're, like, not using Discord or something. I can I've been doing is copy and pasting the comment, storing it in there, so I've got it all in one place, so I remember. Oh, it's stuck on this. I'm already stuck on this for a second. Oh, there we go. I'm in. Get some of these quantum crystal nuggets. There we go. Definitely, like, one of the more claustrophobic areas, for sure, that we've been into. Very, like, small, cramped, little mining excavation. That's blood, paint. There we go. There. That and that. Tile nuggets. That's that bit there. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying to go. Oh. Hang on. Can we not climb up there? There we go. There we go. Move that over here, up here. Don't really know if I need too many of the hematite nuggets, but I'll get this one as well. Quantum stuff's worthwhile because that's what's used for the Felis. And it does look like we're gonna need another grenade. Actually, I don't know if we do. It depends if there's anything above, isn't it? I probably do want to blow that up. Probably do want to do that. like lost in here now. Right, this is the base bit up here. There we go. Help we get. It's dark, isn't it? Where are we? There we go. Up, 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 and out. There we go. Okay, so it does despawn probably when we're like far enough away from it. It just gets rid of it. Or after a certain amount of time. I don't know if we need oxygen generation, because to make... I don't know if we've got any of these... Do we have a big one left? We don't, do we? So to make the big grenade, we need that oxygen explosive. And that's not too bad, but it's the oxygen it needs. Add missing parts to Q, that's not a problem. The little one needs a little bit of oxygen as well. So, while this could be a good thing to have a plant, we do have... wherever it's gone. A little oxygen generator. We could put in. I'm trying to think if there's anything that would be a little bit better, but I think a little oxygen generator would be fine. Basically just... that there. And add all parts to Q. Interestingly, you can see that we can like make our own like Italian paint now. We can make more of the outer rim paint that I like so much as well. So if there's like particular paint that you're like, oh, I really like that, then that's something you can do. I think, interestingly, it's actually like stopped. It won't, normally if you don't have the stuff for it, the fabricator will go ahead and make the next things. But I think in this example, it has the materials for the grenade, it just doesn't have the oxygen. So the fabricator actually stops, it doesn't skip. That in there. Chuck the memories in there, getting a nice healthy bank of those as well. Where did I put my oh yeah, we need to pick some oil up as well. Where did I put my gold standard memory? Can't remember. Did I put him in one of these? Oh no. Have I lost it? Let's get that paint can out as well, 'cause that's not... and that as well. Those aren't. Let's put that paint can in there. Oh no. I can't remember where I put it. Definitely brought it back with me, didn't I? Oh, I put it in there. There we go. In the Star Trek. Right, yeah, just in the glass box, but below. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so should be able to... grab that into oxygen. And that into there. And then build. So it'll only draw it while it needs it, right? It draws 10 pumps enough of it that it needs. Lovely. Silently dropping there. Okay, so if we need to build more, then we can do. But there we go. That's not too bad. At least it doesn't draw electricity while it's not needed. So that's cool. Let me just save while we're here. Jump your cells back up. Might as well save now. I've done all that. Always save and then do all the stuff where if I was to die or crash or something, it'd be way easier. Way better if I actually just had all the stuff normally. Is it worth powering this on? Looks like you can see like the stuff's already split because obviously the cables pretty much if you were like me and you kind of stretched the 20-meter limit beforehand and you were like, oh, you can plug them in and just stretch them, that's fine. When you go back, all of those are pretty much broken now, but apparently the physics and the behavior of the cables will now be a lot better. So yeah, we shall have to see. At the moment it all seems good. It's just a case of just fixing, like, every time you go back to an older place where maybe you've used that method, you're now going to be struggling a bit more. You got to reconnect it all. You don't need the scrapper out. Okay. Probably should have brought more than one. Got a feeling that's missed now as well. Let's see. No, there we go. Okay, so it is just can't jump up there, but there is no up or anything, so just wanted to rule it out, just make sure. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure that there was nothing else there. Cool. Okay, that's that bit. We'll keep climbing up, because that's as far as we got before we were like, oh, hang on, there's loads of new stuff now. Sweet. I'll just check. Still looking for any little paint cans here and there as well. So you got that ladder there. Good, and then just having a look. A little bit of gold there, tucked away. I wonder if you're able to nuclear it. You're able to like eventually craft. Why can't I chop him up? They don't like you doing that now. Okay. Another frying pan. And as far as I'm aware, you can't scan these. Yeah, no, you can't scan them. You just, yeah, no, that is there, but no. Good for decoration if you want one though, I guess, but there we go. But yeah, that golden child thing, like, imagine if you could craft that, but like, you need a load of gold, and like, quantum crystals, and like, rare materials. Got another little coffee kettle there as well. Little decorations, I guess, you can pick up. Should you wish. All this there. Loads of little frying pans and pots. You can't pick them up either. Like you can pick and hold them, but you can't. You're like, if you wanted to keep this on your ship, you'd have to carry it back like this. It's not something where you can just absorb it into your inventory. Okay. There's the cable we ran. See, we've dropped that down, which is fine. We're gonna keep climbing up because we are looking for paint cans. So probably going to be more so on the outside, aren't they? Okay. Up we go. General consensus was when I was climbing that statue up there. General consensus seemed to be that it was nerve-wracking and an uncomfortable watch as the higher I got up. I think that's going to be an easy one of when the gyrocopter's here in the next update. We'll be able to just fly up there and get some content. I mean, like I said, you can use the sniper and shoot them off, to be fair. It's not like you have to wait for that. There's more just in case there was anything special up there. Okay. Going up. Up, up. And obviously, this is then what would be powered. Obviously, it's not powered at the moment because it's the connection is off. We've got more quantum crystals here, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe they weren't here when we were first there. Quantum crystals were here, but I don't remember them being up here. But again, you can also shoot them with the pistol flex. It just takes more bullets. Because they were going down in percentage. I don't know if it's worth, like, what, 3 magazines? 4 magazines? Maybe not. I mean, when I looked at the one in the cave, it was... Oh wow, it's really not gone down that much. The other one was like 59% or something. Yeah, sniper's definitely going to be your best bet for that. Bring my boxes out again. Oh, there we go. Literally hugging the... Yeah, I think there's another way up there now. Okay, we were to sit here and then very nicely... There we go. Do we have a torch? No. Yeah, nothing, like you got a little flag up here. That's it. And you got some little crystals up here, which again, you just shoot off. You just shoot off. It's all good. Very impressive, these, though. These are a very useful addition. I think, like I said, you got that extra kind of slight bit of cumbersomeness of having to scrap them and then rebuild them when they run out of fuel. Maybe being able to build like a little charger thing. Like it could just be like a little crate. And maybe it doesn't hold a lot and it only holds those. There we go. But it could be something where it's like, oh yeah, this is you put them in there. You can put like up to 3 or 4 maybe in there. So you could have a few on rotation if you want. And the box plugs in with an electrical cable. So it could be like just a mini, like a small chest, like the smaller one than this, and it's got a little power socket, and you plug it in to the power bit, and then it only holds like maybe only holds like 3 or 4 slots. Doesn't hold a lot. Like it's not a storage chest, you know. But then when you drop the photo drone in there, a little bar appears or something, and it recharges the drone. Could be something. I guess the Felis is different because the Felis is unlimited as far as I'm aware, isn't it? Doesn't have a power thing at all. But yeah, should we... I was thinking, is it much point reconnecting that? Part of me is like, in case we come back in the future. This game does have a lot of things to make you come back over and over again. I mean, we got the battery charge and everything. Just the main power is off. So we do that, fix it up, and then we can leave. Maybe grow a tree. It's up this one, isn't it? Oh, no. Put the flamethrower away. Put the flamethrower away. Okay. There we go. Right. Here we go. Nope. And that's then that's plugging in the... That's all good, isn't it? There you go. Works. A few little goodies in here, but nothing much. Just pick up all the rubbish bits there. We build a tree. Part of the outside preservation. Doesn't need to be a big one, does it? I don't think, because we're not wanting to. We could just build a tree here. Problem is, they'll probably die because we're not going to be back here for ages. But hey, we can drop a seed in. We've got loads, haven't we? Start leaving some of these outside places. Yeah, let's go. Let's have that, just craft that quickly. What was it? Bed, all parts. And what's the trash? One coffee seed. And we need at least... We actually have a load of bio-waste, do we? Don't actually have too much, but we have a stack, so it would like start. And you need a humidifier, right? You can now do anywhere. We haven't actually built one of these, so I think it'll be quite cool to like build one. Anyway, so we've got that stuff there. We've got the power already set up, so that's all good. I've pressed I again. Oh no. Muscle memory dies hard there. These blue container things are actually OP. You know, I joked a while ago that you could do like a challenge run where you don't have on boat generation, and you just live off of, like, you just have to plug all these in and like live off of these. Like, you can build a battery, but you can't build solar or wind power. It would actually be very straightforward. These are actually very, very plentiful. Right, do that. Solar panels. Actually drained a little bit in energy, to be fair. I haven't actually checked, like... I mean, it's not bringing in loads now, but I don't think we'd run out of energy generation. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. So the humidifier thing here would be... Let me go that there. Oh, I didn't bring a water cable. Of course I didn't. It's not in that one, is it? This one. I need a lot. If that, really. Alright. I need a little combat music every now and again because the slugs start to try and attack. Okay. So we can actually pick this up and you can then rotate it as well. You can actually say, like, actually, we're going to have that. Plug that in there. It should only take what it needs, I'm guessing. I mean, looks like the bed stores a certain amount. Not quite central. There we go. Cool. It's routing. It's actually happening quite quick. Probably then going to wither and ask me for more, but it's a lot more... This is what they did in the new update as well. It's a lot more like responsive now, like actually a bit more informative. Telling you what's what. Is it just going to change instantly into a tree? Normally they just come back and they've like changed. Quite good to get like a transmuter where you could like change certain bio into other bio. I mean, wider you could have it from other... There we go. And now that's just grown. Cool. From... You know, you could spend like, right, I'm going to spend 10 gold and that will give me 1 titanium. You know, something like that. Something where it's like you'll be able to get the rarer materials by dumping some of the more common materials. Like I could dump a... And maybe it's more expensive than that. Maybe it's like, okay, you need 500 copper, gives you 50 or like 10 neutronium. So it's not, you know, it's not like something you'd replace. But if you were in a pinch and you had excess of 1, then you could do that. But at the very least, at the moment, bio light and bio dark, correct me if I'm wrong, they're finite. Unless you specifically keep what the pink or the red blobs alive, which give the light and the dark bio respectively, you can't get any more of these. These don't drop in the ocean or anything like that. Obviously, this is bountiful. The green and the reds come from the sharks, obviously, and sometimes I think you get bio flesh from the angels as well, don't you? But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one because when you pick up the net, unless they've changed it, you don't get light and dark. So when you run out of light, or you run out of dark bio, then yeah, you're kind of in a pickle then. So would like to see that where it's like a machine, you plug it in. And again, I'm all for it being like a fabricator. Maybe you need to have like some methane, some water, and some oxygen. So it's not like a convenient like structure, like a convenient kind of machinery to run. You got to plug it in. You got to have stuff there. But you can then just drop the items in like you would with a recycler, and you can then choose what it would be. That would be pretty cool. Gives players the options as well if they're running short on something, but even if it's not all materials, but it's just for the bio conversion, that would be pretty cool. Because otherwise they're going to have respawning blobs, which they currently don't have. Unless you keep some alive, obviously. You could have, like... I mean, maybe they go that route and you can have, like, a blob farm. And then they've got, like, blob husbandry going on. Right, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to deposit my trash. Stop talking trash. Right, let's put those in there. The gas one back in there. And so many of these consumable batteries now as well. We're going to get to a point where we're just grinding those out as well. I pressed I again. Oh, it's the muscle memory. Because I play a lot of action RPGs or like just a lot of growing up playing a lot of RPGs in general where tab is normally something else. And so I is your inventory there. Right. Let's... We're not tethered to anything, are we? So we did Armand. We did Dawn, didn't we? We've done Armand. So we just need to check Chorus. And then probably head back to Unlisted Tower, check that out. I wonder as well if there's any more NDNS nodes. It's probably going to be something else to look at. Could be in any direction. I mean, the NDNS nodes are quite nice because you just go to the last one in the line that you found. And then just head down a little bit and see if there's one in the horizon. See if you can see one with your binoculars. Yeah, let's go to Chorus. Gonna keep the jet ski attached for now, just in case. But then good chance we will drain the fuel and scrap it as we head back to the main part of the game. So those little glowing quantum crystals, easy to shoot those off if we want. Visibility. Okay. Whenever I look at the radar thing, I'm like, it's nice to have, but it doesn't give me any... I know it's proper sonar, it's not going to tell you what's under there and stuff in great detail, but I'm a little bit like, well, how shallow are we as well? Like, oh, we're not shallow here at all. A little bit closer we would be, though. That's fine. Right, let's head up. I like this as well. You don't get this a lot where it's like... Oh, there's some sharks. Where it's like sunny but still raining a little bit. A lot of games are like either or. And then we've got our floating rocks. These are obviously like spawned in since we were... It's a place of power. Okay. We've got actual just... Natural material. Processed material. One of those things as well, isn't it? Like, I know the sonar needs to be realistic to some degree, but it'd be cool if it was something where it could tell you, oh yeah, there's a cave here now and stuff, because there's so much information with the sonar that you're like, you can't really discern what it is showing you and what it isn't. That's my biggest struggle I have with it. If you're in an area where there's not a lot of stuff there anyway, like underneath, and then you suddenly see lots of bits, then you know there's something underwater. But in these areas, around the quarantine areas, they have so much like minerals and stuff just around that it's kind of masks, I guess, what's here. Yeah, and just having a look for some paint. I think places where they'd put the paint. Oh, go that way. Sweet. There we go. I'm guessing not adding paint to that, but we are on top of tower. And there's a memory on there. Missed that before, unless that's new. Oh, okay. Up we go. Up we go. Yep, got more cookware. I should get out of here. Huh. Okay, so what is the... How did we get up higher? Ah, the ladder. There we go. Been a while since we went to this place, to be fair. Would have been in the 30s, I think, right? Late 20s, early 30s episode number. And there was the little thing that you had to do for the quest. All that stuff there. Memories down there, and then I just want to see. Yeah, surprising. No paint can. Not that I can see anyway. More well hidden. Okay, that's not a movable one. All right. Top ourselves up a little bit. Right, how are we doing this without having to jump up? There we go. Cool. Was there a boy here? Yeah, I thought there was. There were also sharks though, weren't there? And they're a bit further afield though. Fascinating, because there's like, you can see there's even stuff down there, and it's one of those things of like where I'd like it to get to from a game point of view is that I could go down there, and if I hadn't been there before, there's a good chance there is something there. Is it going to be amazing? Maybe not, but there's something down there. Whereas at the moment, a lot of the underwater little rock faces and stuff are just few minerals and things, and there's not really a lot. But like I said, I think that's why I'm having a little bit of a revamp with sonar, where it's a bit more of a scanner. It doesn't, like I said, you can just change it from sonar to scanner, or have scanner, like the scanner as an upgrade, and it actually will tell you like, oh, there's a, you just have it like, oh, there's an unconfirmed structure below, or there's like rare minerals below, common minerals below, you know, something like that. So it gives an indication of like, oh no, there's a structure here, or there's something here in this area, so it's worth going down. Because otherwise you're like, I don't really need, at least in this stage of the game, for me personally, I'm like, I don't need to go down there and like mine the gold and the iron and things like that, because I've got chests full of it on my ship. But if I knew that there was potentially a structure or a cave or something like that down there, then you bet we're jumping in. Let's deposit some more paint. How many different types of paint do we have now? So how many is this? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 32 slots. 33, 34, 30. Wow. Okay, so we've got 38 slots taken. 2 are the javelin, like the Pico games. So 36 left. 2 are pigments. So we've got 34 unique paint strips. Varying degrees of quantity. I think there's 36. I think someone said they were hoping there was 37 because it's like channel 37 of them. But I think I seem to remember someone saying that unless they've... I don't know if we've got a confirmed number now, but it was 35 or 36, if I recall. Let's go to the unlisted tower now. It's good to come back to this place. I think, like I said, over time, I imagine we'll be coming back to this area. That kind of place with the... in the distance with the statue on it is definitely gonna have some significance, I think, in the story. Hopefully. Quite a few of those, like, dotted around where there's, like, these weird little things where you're like, like, there's the big gateway, or looks like a gateway, on top of Lazarus. There's obviously all the cool... There's that underwater sunken area near the Halls of Humanity, which also has the... was it near the Halls of Humanity? No, where was that? We went there a few episodes ago, like 4 or 5 episodes ago. Dived down. And there was the... It was a room with a statue, with marble statues and stuff, but it was underwater. Pretty cool. Obviously near Sanctuary, starting Sanctuary, there was the underwater like mother statue and things, so very interesting to see like if these start to come place a bit more of a bigger part in different parts really. It must be that it uses them. I'm going to turn these on, not to just drain power, but I just want to see if... I think they're expendable, but they get used now or something. I don't know. The shark was tempted. Because again, that's... Does it get more expensive? Oh, no, it's just changing based on where I am to how much we can pull out of the chest, which chest it's activating. These ones don't seem to break. Apparently there is a new POI on the right. In the storm. Maybe it's like an NDNS node in the storm. Oh. What's that cave as well? When we get there, I took a screenshot. Someone mentioned there was a cave. Yeah, they're not losing. It seems to be. It's just this one inside. And it's only 100 meters because it is broken. Very bizarre, because obviously it has a feature that means that it can break. Maybe that is a feature and not a bug. Now I look at them, I'm like, are you blue or red? And that one's a blue one. Oh, no, it's a red one. Never mind. We've got some sharks here. We're gonna have to go right through these. Do have to like grow the perfect human as well, don't we? Launch them into space. We might do that on our round trip coming back. So just wanted to check these places just to make sure. This is like a main, what you'd say is like a main area of sorts, so you kind of think this is somewhere where the game directs you to go to. And those places tend to have like a rarer type of one normally, I'd say. And we have like 1 or 2 cans. Cruise up to this nice and gently. Here we go. Perfect. Remember how we got up around here. Been that long. Here we go. Any paint. Surprised there wasn't a ladder we could have shot that would like dropped it down, but I'm guessing they don't all have those little shortcuts. I have to just press those again. Yeah, you see they just like added those in. Let's save, as it's a good habit to build anyway. Looks like maybe not much added here, to be honest. That's all good, but at least we checked it out. Here we go now. Army doesn't really... say part of me doesn't care, but then there's part of me that actually really does, so... This is from the backpack, isn't it? And then... it's just gonna empty that back into the tanks. Yeah, if we scrap that, we're gonna lose all of that fuel. It's still a decent chunk. There you go. Oh, so the backpack holds 400 liters as well. Sweet. Okay. Guess we repair it so we get maximum return. Honestly, number one upgrade. Race to get this light, like this headlamp thing. I remember being quite frustrated with the game way back because the constant slug attacks and things. I was like, I don't care about the slug attacks. Like I'm not playing the game to face the slugs. You know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily like engaging gameplay. You know, but as soon as you like have the light, it really makes them trivial. To feel someone who has been struggling with the slugs, just try and fast track that upgrade as quick as you can. And let's deposit all trash, and we'll also just deposit these bits. They're all there. And another memory. That's all good. We got some of these, and then actually, oh, remember you can just press V, press and hold V now. Oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Did it reattach to the wall though? Can we attach? Oh, I think the problem is you can't rotate them, right? But like, I was trying to see if you could like... Alright, and then... No, okay. Okay, so I guess it's just forgiving if you do accidentally hit it. Right, let's pop that in there. Such nice little quality of life bits, really. Actually, you know what? I just chucked in there, to be fair. Okay. Got ammo, we've got some cables, we've got some little consumable batteries, which we do not want. We just grind those up. I don't know what you get for those. Never gonna use them. The little ones, they're just too not good. Perfect. So, interestingly, 500 meters still works, even though it's on fire. So it's just a visual artifact, I think, that's just going on there. So nothing to really be worried about. Right, let me just very quickly find that screenshot. 1 second while I'm tabbed out here. Sort by oldest, and this one? No, that was a YouTube question. Oh yeah, I think we're near it. So approximately, again, this is from Paul Floyd. Shout out. 86. It was near the Lincoln grave, wasn't it? 80 and then 6, kind of like here. Not too bad. I think we'll head down there, have a look, see what's there. Oh, come on. That's too much of a good opportunity to pass up there. Literally right there. Okay, cool. Let's stick some stuff in there for now. I don't really want to... Problem is, I don't want to run around every single chest just pressing V. yeah, we've lost all our iron and plastic, which I will split, take some, and take some. There we go. Cool. I know some of those boxes I need to sort out because they're still just like massive dump boxes at the moment. Let's go check out this new underwater cave that Paul Floyd gave us the tip of. A comment a couple of videos back. Let me check what that one's all about. Like I said, we do need to head up north to check out the storm, and we also need to get some more oil because we've ran out of our diesel making facilities. And I do like the idea. Someone said that you could have a few more diesel and a few more that we could move some of these electrical ones. I'm just thinking maybe having all the storage back here instead. I saw someone have all their storage here. They'd like put the storage on top of these and then storage across and stuff. It was quite cool. But yeah, we've also got the option that we could just build a roof of them as well. I'm thinking you could quite easily, because you've got the connectors here. My thinking is there anything else you would need in here that could be a good... I like having it as a storage place, but you'd still be able to have plenty of room for that. Again, we're not that low on carbon fiber, but you get 300 kilograms per hour. It actually gives you a huge detail now on those. Actually tells you the inputs, outputs. That's new, right? It didn't used to be that descriptive, which is really cool. Tells you how much it uses, how much input and how much output it does. Well, you can see like the Soulforge Prime doesn't tell you how much methane it outputs, so there's not perfect. You can see here it takes 10,000 salt water in, takes outputs 10,000 fresh water. So I like that. I like that it gives you those bits there. Holds 6 kilowatts as a capacity. Costs 30. Oh no, outputs 33 kilowatts and gives you 66,000 liters of carbon dioxide. This design significantly reduces the side-to-side rolling motion. Costs 8, and that just holds the carbon dioxide tank. That outputs 25 liters of fresh water as well. Cool. And this one as well. 500 kilograms of plastic per hour. Just 300 kilograms. So carbon fiber is similar output to the distillation, little bit less. Just over half. I like that they've added a lot more of those things though. But yeah, so you could probably fit like a couple of these in still. Probably build these ones. Over there for now. It's not quite centered. Do I want to center them? That's the thing. I think if we're doing that, I definitely want to be still and not be worried if I'm going to hit a mine. But I think we've been to that Indian nest, haven't we? That's not like a new one. No, that's there. That's fine. Fit a few tanks and a few electrical ones. You got the option at least. We're gonna want to equip our flares as well. Things still on fire. See little sparks coming out. I want to unplug it though because it still works. Oh, now it says scan range is only 100 meters. I don't know. Is that 5? Okay, so I think now that it's like broken, it actually is now capped at 100, whereas before it was just on fire. Right. I want to try and get... I said I'm not sure how Paul Floyd found this, if this was a... It's in this area. It's reversed because we've gone way past it now. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this was just like from a scan. Like, it doesn't. It looks like over there, that wouldn't be unusual because over there is the Lincoln grave. I think this one's an unmarked one as well. Like, it's not going to show on the map, I believe. Yes, yeah, so that's Lincoln grave over there. Grave stuff. We're more looking for something else, but not gonna lie. This is approximately 115 meters deep, 100 meters south of the Lincoln grave. Which, if we put that on the map, 200 meters. A bad coordinate kind of thing, so I mean, you're kind of probably more looking at over there, really. Hard because obviously that's also factoring depth as well. Like, it's diagonal, it's not but you know, somewhere over that way. We'll have a look. We'll have a little look around. What we can do, we know we can fit 3 in here. Let's try and put 1 bang in the middle. Which is that middle line? It's kind of, I mean, the more you look at the ceiling, the more you're like, oh, it's off center. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of thinking you could then have... These won't stand, because these will be in... I mean, you could actually have them stand in between, I think. But would you just have them up like that? You just have a line of these... I mean, if you put 1 there... One there. 1 there. You really, like, lose... Obviously, move. Create out the way. Obviously, lose a bit of room space because it's now like eating in to your like real estate, so to speak. But that will give you 5 batteries and 3 things here. Obviously you'd run that up and across. You'd have a you'd have that there. Run that there, like that. Like that, that's fine. And this one, can't actually have it in there while that's there. You'd have to build it first and let it clip into it. Oh, it'll let you clip it later. You then have that like there, really. Okay. Question is, are we freeing up space from here? That replaces 5 of these. You know what I mean? Would allow for some more chests. We've already got some chests here since we've offloaded the stuff. We could potentially offload more of these into there. Depends if we feel like we need more production on it, doesn't it? But let's say we let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, start doing that. I think in terms of these, I don't know. I don't think we need that many. We haven't been running out of anything yet. Apparently, what we could do with the space. I don't want this completely covered because I still want to have the option to like store canisters and things like that for when we're transferring humans. That stuff's all quite important. But once this is built, for instance, this will allow that to go there, and that to go there, up, and then that will be able to go into there. That's not a problem. And they're going to start like building, so we'll be able to like just daisy chain all of those up. Not a problem. I think the diesel tanks is something where it's like, if we could have more, then great. And petrol now is a weird one because it's like, yes, we create petrol, but we actually don't offload it anymore. I guess we could still plan to do that and just create a new line at Exodus. 2, 3. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we'd need in here. Like I said, it would be cool to have like a feeless charging station. That's something I'd probably put in that room, to be honest. You know, where you could like store your feeless, where he's like not stomping around making noise. You put him there and he recharges up and he just stays quiet, essentially. We don't need a saboteur. Although we have everything on the ship for it. We don't need to output. I like how it splits this as well. So fresh water and electricity makes the oxygen, carbon dioxide makes the methane. I do like that it splits those out, but yeah, we don't really need to worry about that too much. So alternative is you add more oil tanks in the hold and move more diesel tanks in this bit, but I think that's a good balance, to be fair. It makes sense. And we can free up space if we feel like we really need to. We know we can offset and get rid of these if we needed to. Put them elsewhere. Won't be an issue. There we go. I'll just have those all crafted. That's all good with that. Just adds even more stuff, really, doesn't it? I do need to check. What is in there? Not too much. Flares. There we go. Pop these over there. Got our deep sea. Oh, I pressed I again. I am not going to get over that, apparently. That's fine. So these can go there, like that. I guess you could have, because we don't have this as an emergency thing anymore, but you could have the diesel generation. Where was that? We don't need the electrical generator, but they all look the same. That's the petrol generator. Diesel refinery. Yeah. So you put 500 kilograms an hour in, it will create diesel. If we were running low, you could have that there. That way, right way round for it as well. Can't tell. You could have that there as an option. I mean, that might be worthwhile having because we don't have one of these anymore. And if I was going to have the carbon dioxide maker, which I don't think I need, like the carbon fiber, sorry, then we put that like in here so that it can connect to these. But yeah, I don't think we need that. But yeah, again, I think that's quite... That'd give us a bit of useful option should we need to, because we do have the... We have a lot of this normal bio that we can dump in here to make additional diesel. You know what I mean? Like, this is 500 an hour. That's 250. There you go. That's 500 kilograms. That is an hour's worth of diesel. Like an hour's worth of diesel generation. And what does it do? It creates... Let's just put this into perspective. It creates 15,000 liters in that 1 hour. So it pretty much fills 7 of these in 1 hour. And it's the right way round as well. I think this is actually probably what works quite well here, actually. And then again, trying to be conscious to keep things neat. I've actually run out of fuel cables. Amazing. We want to go in here. We want to just split 5. There we go. There's not really too much going on. Shark over there. I can jump and put it on top. And then this one. Maybe if we can get like an underneath one. Get underneath. It's so low. We can do that one. Just like connect cable. What's that one? No way to get that underneath one. That's fine. I think what we do is we rotate these round. Just like that. There we go. You can actually turn that on. Turn it on? Yes? Oh. There we go. Got the switches off, but perfect. Some diesel generation, we got some more electric stuff going on there as well. Right. Got a pistol. There's the shark over there. All this fresh new bio. Oh wow! Someone told me about this as a bug. Oh, it thinks I've fallen. Oh, I'm not swimming. No. Someone else suffered this. They had like this falling glitch thing. So we're now like walking around. Doesn't even tell us what depth. Yeah, it was a bug. We're gonna have to reload. You just fall perpetually, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's even deeper. Doesn't even say how deep it is. But yeah, there's literally no way back up. We're like 240 meters down. So we'd normally be choking here from the or you know, being crushed by the pressure. But it's technically fine, but we are gonna have to reload, annoyingly. It's only been 2 minutes. We've lost 2 minutes, but not the end of the world. It's why I have my backup every 5 minutes. So we're literally saved there anyway, so that's all good. Hopefully that's not like this isn't a recurring thing. Like, I don't think I really did it. I just jumped into the water, but it caught me off guard because it was like, oh whoa, I'm like falling. I'm nervous about the shark. He's over there. Hope it's not a recurring thing. Fingers crossed. No. I wonder what causes that though. You know what I mean? Like I wonder what's causing something like that to happen. Obviously though, a few sharks here. It has got rid of my marker. When you reload the game, it gets rid of the marker. So we're saying it should be around here. We know it's not down here. I mean, this is where we jumped off the boat and it seems like it is quite a wide area. Hard to say, isn't it? Alright. kind of head to Lincoln Grave to some degree. That was very freaky when we just like plummeted. I was like, whoa. I thought it was like just the descend quick glitch that I'd done by mistake. We used to be able to go quite quick, and then I was like, hang on, no, this is like I'm falling. So that's about 115. And they said it was about 100 meters south. Which this would be the 100 meters. I do feel like they are way more aggressive in the update. There's still not a problem, but they are way more aggressive than they were. Right, okay, so this is the Lincoln Grave, which is fine. And that's fine. And so I think we were just over it, if that's, you know, we're heading south now. Already at 90, so if it's only 115 meters deep, it's gonna be like just a little drop off here, isn't it? It's not gonna be huge. This almost seems too... I mean, 115 is just below the crush thing, isn't it? 110 is our safety net. It's also possible it could be deeper, but I mean, it's so hard to tell with these because it's like you don't actually know if there's anything actually even here. I said our boat. Oh, I knocked our boat off the fucking thing. No, you're fine. It's very dark. I don't even know if we're actually in the quadrant for like, what was it, 86? Like 80 and then comma 6. Throwing a load of the... I feel like my torch is really underwhelming. Might have to come back. So, but arguably far too deep now. Should have marked my boat on the map as well. Oh no. I don't like that there's a shark here. Okay. Is that it? Is that the cave? Wait, oh, I found it. I mean, I would... Oh, there we go. Wow. Purely from me being worried about finding a shark, I've stumbled across it. Here we go. Nice little hidden cave. So, yeah, it was at 115. You are about 106 meters south of Lincoln. So yeah, it was spot on, to be fair. Also, I can't open a map myself and see pinpoint where I am on the map, but we're trying to look for this place as well. There you go. And it's another one of those little weird hangy cave robot sacrifice things. I don't actually know what these are. Like, did this caretaker hang these people up and then leave? Did humans do this? That might be one of my questions to the devs, is like, who's hanging the robots on the racks? They probably won't tell me the answer to that. It's probably like proper lore. There'll be a lore note about it. A few memories. And then that's it. Nothing else here. Okay. Well, due to my anxious avoidant behavior towards the shark, we were able to stumble across that because I was literally just about to come back up to the surface and give up on that. Nervous because I don't know where my boat is. Bit disorientated. I can't even see it. Problem is I don't want to come up and then be too close to sharks. He's like just kind of swimming in one spot, isn't he? I can't actually see my boat. Normally see the hull. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. I was so like just all over the place there. I was like, I don't actually know where it is. Yeah. Okay. That was cool. That was easier to say easier to find, but you know, managed to stumble across that before needing to resort to coming back later. That's nice. We'll save. We also got to experience the little crash thing. Well, not the crash, but the bug, even, that's the correct term, for plummeting. Don't really know what caused that. Must be just like a really rare random effect that can happen, because reloading meant that was gone. So obviously making sure that you have your autosave on the every 5 minutes, like this game allows, is like absolute gold dust. Like a must do on that side of things. Cool. Let's mark our boat again. Unmarked Lincoln Grave. And head up towards the storm, I guess. You can also follow the NDNSs. I don't know if there is another NDNS in the north, but can follow these, the trail of them. Let's see what's going on there. Because there might be some more. Like I said, at the moment, not 100% sure if it's going to be... It could be left, right, you know, it could be northeast, southwest. Could be ones in each direction, maybe. I think I did hear... I think someone did say, I don't know if it was in the comments or in one of the Discords, but someone did say there is a new NDNS node. I was going to guess it would be the north one, because that's in the storm, isn't it? Habitat over there? Yeah, that's the habitat before -7. Again, some of these habitats do have new things on them. Worth doing a quick pit stop of that one. I don't know if there is anything new there. Have a look, couldn't we? So we are close to Lazarus. And there's no point going back to Lazarus now, because we need the seeds. We need the... So there is a seed bay down there. You could get one maybe, but yeah, essentially we need the seeds for the human. And then I don't know if I need to look at the golden thing, but little golden ball thing, but I don't know if you still need to give it its genetics, like it with the food, but then you just don't need memories, or if it does the whole thing, you just drop one of those in there and it's the perfect human. Done. Maybe. I don't have the list in front of me, but they did say that some of the habitat nodes had new stuff added to them. If the 3.5 patch, I can't remember if 04-7 was on that list of ones, but I kind of figure since we're so close to it anyway, doesn't hurt to have a little quick check, does it? It was a very small one in itself, really. Okay. Well. There's some stuff there. Unusual for us to have not checked below. So I don't know if this is new, but... Oh, wait, isn't it? Can't actually jump up because of the... Pick those up anyway. Got that. Oh. Nothing up there. Okay. This has a container. A little bit in there. Let's see. It's also new. Either that, or I missed it the first time around. I think it is new though, because you got the sweethearts placed there as well. Almost like a temple, like he was worshipping it. There's another thing down here. This one might have been here before. Art of War. There we go. Little hidden capsule. And there's the ladder. That's what I was looking for. Worth stopping off. Actually, most of this probably be the same. We've added some pots and pans. A few little bits of furniture. It's very vertical, isn't it? Looks like that would have been like a winch of some sorts. Yeah, okay. Add a little bit underneath it. Doesn't seem like there's any paint cans or anything that I can see. Like I said, I might be not the most observant though when it comes to that. But yeah, that's right. Let's take all, send that back in, and there's the trash. Also got any paints, memories, anything else? Those all in. Another big grenade now, if we just need another one. It's good to know. Okay. So now that node's there, so we can just kind of go to our next one, 3-kilometer one. Let's head in that direction. It's like our speedometer's like fighting between 44 and 45. Oh, settled on 45. Oh, 46. There we go. Eking out a little bit extra power. Let's see the yeah, look how much output now. The typhoons used to give like 14, right, as a max. These now each give 35. We have so much power generation. You actually don't need this many now. So not only did they reduce the durability and the repair costs, they massively buffed how much energy it actually gives you. These are all giving roughly 38. Sorry, 30. 28 to 30. We're not going to hit that tower, are we? No. No. Good. Yeah. Absolutely wild. And that's why we've got no electricity problems, because we've assuming, let's go on the lower end, that they all have, say, 30 rather than the 35. Then that's 60 on the front of the ship. No, sorry. That's 60 on the back of the ship. And then you've got 90 on each side. So you've got, what, 240 kilowatts being generated. We're almost there. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to almost get in line with it. Okay, and just head north. What I like as well, I don't know if Last Caretaker used to have this and it's changed it, or I've just seen this in a lot of other games with their compass systems, is that the compass isn't locked to our perspective. We've just got the little boat there, and now we know we've got a true bearing of 0 degrees. There we go, 0 degrees north. 1 degree north now. And it's just based on the front of the ship, which is really cool. Oh yeah, we want to keep that. It would be quite cool to go all the way up, because like I said, this is heading, can't see so much because it's dark, but you can see the storm is in the distance over there. Nav beacon 15. Haven't been here in a while, have we really? You can see more of our cables just dropped. Loads of cables dropped. It's from before though, isn't it? I'm trying to think, is this... I get this mixed up with... the Nomad's Tower, I think. But I think we've... worth just double checking. I don't know if we've been here in a while or not. I remember going here originally. We have been back here because we missed one of the... there was like this was the place with the little secret walls, wasn't it? I got distracted by the dead angel. but in actual fact, everything else was everything else was like hidden behind like a fake wall. But again, since we're here, I wonder if there's a way to like fix this or just make them have their gravity back or something, but it's a little bit odd, but hey ho. Diving board of sorts, isn't it? Yeah, I do remember us coming back here. Yeah, we have been back. It's just obviously they've the turbines obviously broke. So right. Okay. Not that we needed to leave this all there or anything, but yeah. Doesn't seem to be much here. As it probably shouldn't happen anymore, but it's not going to be unusual to come across this and keep finding this happening. Paint can. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Troll. And this was that hidden wall that we missed before with another paint can in it. There we go. It was worth coming back here. That's good. This area as well, which let me stand on this without... Okay. Another paint can. So yeah, we haven't been back here since the paint can has been here, I guess. Or we just missed all of those, maybe. Also valid. Okay. Should mean there's a fourth paint can somewhere. Maybe even a fifth. Or not. Okay. Alright, really doesn't let me like jumping over these railings anymore. Okay. Okay. We have patrol. Oh, patrol is the lifeguard paint. Yeah, we already had some. Okay. Have you got a paint job that you really like? What's one that you're using if you're playing this game at the moment? What's your paint strip of choice? We also in the Discord have a show me your boat layout bits if you want to flex and show off your boat, show off your layout, what color scheme you done with it and stuff. Feel free to join, share what you've made. I might stop off at this habitat node again since it's so close. We could stop off at Draco. Draco, I think, does have some new stuff. I think I remember seeing that as a on the patch notes, maybe. I'm hoping though that we see more fresh POIs. I'm really hoping that there'll be another navigation tower at some point with a load more POIs, or we'll be able to go to one of those other areas at some point, because I really like them adding the depth and like the backtracking element of this to some degree. And obviously if you're playing this for the first time or fresh, it's not really backtracking, is it? You're just exploring as you go. But for those of us that have done this already, it seems like every other update there's a lot of backtracking, going back to existing locations to find a few little bits and pieces, which would be nice. If it was like, oh no, we get to experience that fresh new wonder almost, you know? I'll check down here, because sometimes in these places there's little thing. I seem to recall there being, I don't know if it's at this POI. There's been like stuff in these concrete things before, but yeah, it's down there. I think we've been here already. I think I remember this. Or it was in a different location, one of the two. Oh no, these are just the indents. Okay, I swear there was one where it was like a little alcove. And to be fair, it might be, again, it's just not in this POI. That's just where they connect, isn't it? It's another thing that the sonar would be good for, because you're like, well, is it worth the drop? Teasing though, isn't it? You see the little ledge and you're like, oh, maybe that's there, but yeah, no, it just keeps going. Like almost little segments then. Curious though. I wonder if there could be an anchor. Yeah, they definitely got rid of the fast and slow descent. Sorry, the fast descent and fast ascent, where you could like do the diagonal shifting to go up quicker, and you could also like diagonal down to like go down quickly. That's gone. They don't have that anymore. so slowly though. This would be pressing space, shift, space, like W, like, yeah. Doesn't really change the... I don't know if it... Is it quicker if I... Probably just makes it run dizzier. Yeah, this one has there's the little room in there, which does show that it has some stuff in there, actually. It doesn't look like further down you go. That's the container there that I either didn't do before or is new. Okay, some more paint there as well. Another one of those little underwater lip things. There we go. Another one. Another altar. With the robots almost worshipping their different Lazarus files. A hidden cache there. Okay, so let's have a look, see what's changed up top, if anything. I'm not sure, like I said. Ladder around here. Oh yeah, there's some... You can hear the roller guy as well. We have been here, haven't we? Yeah, we have been here. Pretty sure. I'm now starting to doubt if I've been here or not. It's just one of those we drove past. I don't think this is a new area. Often they add a roller boy though. Not really equipped. Down the water. He's gonna roll off into the water in a sec. Big one is no, it's just a normal roller boy, isn't it? Really the one for him. Oh, boy. We've been here? I don't think we have been here. Is this our first time at this? This is my thing where I keep thinking I'm starting to think he's fireproof. There we go. I'm starting to think this is my first time here. Where I've unlocked it, obviously, by like driving or sailing past it. And then I've just assumed we've been on it. Because it's unlocked. Again, another call for the map to have different colours based on whether you've been there before or not. Like actually stepped foot. Or like a completion, how much of it have you scrapped? Oh. Alright, well, let's explore then, because it looks like we... Unless a lot of this is new, we haven't in it from the looks of it. Those are sweethearts here if you still need your scans. Okay. It's locked and needs power. Oh my God. I just knocked that paint can off. My commitment to the paint can was real there. Literally dove after that like it was like a little puppy being yeeted. It's like, no! Like Spider-Man with Gwen Stacy. The Andrew Garfield one. Oh. Which, underrated Spider-Man, to be fair. I actually liked his, him as Spider-Man. This up. Yeah, we definitely got more to do here. I need to charge myself up as well. So this is more of a solar panel than anything else. It's got a couple of turbines though. Okay. Yeah, okay. Ah, look at that. 3 broken angels. of that paint. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna go grab a couple of those, just bring one of those electrical things up. The little, canisters. Seal that. Okay. Let's save. Probably some more stuff to like find here a little bit. What kind of stuff are we needing? Oh, we've got. Repair some of this already. And some iron. Yeah, okay. So we probably build a battery if we need to, just in case we need to come back in the future. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. The trash. Bring some fabric. Some iron. Glass. This was silicon, wasn't it? A little bit of aluminium, wasn't it? A little bit of. We got the triple jump as well. We unlocked. Another Pico game, we'll unlock that and bring that back down. And then cartridge, full jump, installing. There we go. An awful lot, all of these so far. Time all 3 jumps. Run, then jump. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I just... no. Oh, I don't know. I can never get those to work. Maybe I'm meant to use the actual... Is it D-pad? The actual arrow keys. But, okay. That's fine though. That's all good. We can... Got another cartridge. I guess if we need to, we can... I'll probably just display them, but I guess if you needed to, you could use them as a, what do you call it? Memory. Okay. Just curious. Oh. Pretty handy now for like scouting out if there's any secrets, which there are. There's a hole in the floor with the packaging, with the parcels, things. You up. I'm guessing that's in the middle here anyway, once we've got power. I don't know if I brought enough power things, but power cables, but we'll see. I didn't bring as much copper as I would have liked. I think we just got enough. It's like 2 copper per one, isn't it? And there we go. Last bit of copper. That's good, because then what we can do is we can now place some of these. Okay, and then battery. Actually, don't have enough. We have to go back down and get some more ropes. I think I didn't have enough, right? Yeah, you need copper. You need, typically. Yeah, actually, literally only 3 meters. Yeah. Alright. Down we go. Right. Okay. Chunk there. Could just grab one of those, but I mean, that's my thing, is I always then end up thinking, well, we should just probably just do it so that it's, you know, providing they don't delete all the stuff, like it has been doing with some of the places, just because the update. Assuming that doesn't happen moving forward, if you do restore a lot of the power to the place you go, then in case you do need to go back, you then got it as an option. Okay, should be able to get that from inside, hopefully. If not, we'll figure out a way in, but at the moment I don't want to do all that if it is just behind this door. Perfect. Pico. Back up there as well. Oh, bit cash up there. Okay. I think maybe they were hiding something here with it, but it doesn't. Seems like there was. Same with these. It's like feeling like this was like very oddly placed. Oh, well, there goes that one. But oh well, I've already been up there, so it's not a problem. I guess as well, make use of our little buddy. There we go. Can you drop off that? What's going to be the best way to approach that? Okay. Could push them off probably, but oh well. Yeah, there is the door there. Okay, so that is where you get all that from. Is there anything underneath there? Good to rule it out, really. Okay. Alright. Okay. No. No. Okay. Okay. I mean, it is going to be from above. Try and drop down to it. He got the little robot that he's hanging on. He's probably going to fall regardless. Come here. Come here. There we go. Easier the other way. And then if we go back down... Hello, hello. Again, is this like some sort of anti-robot movement? Is this just robots as a graveyard approach, but, you know, they hang them up instead? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no way back up from there, but... Oh, hello. You can survive underwater, it seems. Prolonged period of time. That's cool. That is all set back up. Secrets unlocked. Let's dump our scrap. Deposit. Our memories as well. Silicon's full, isn't it? Oh, this one is silicon. This new silicon, this one's going to be more iron. Oh no, getting full now. Dangerous stuff. Even more there as well. Okay. And go back to Black Vein. I'm gonna fill up the oil there as well. And I think I've actually done this episode in one shot. Not that I like clip or edit things, but you know, normally we have little. When I edit these videos, they're chopped up in a little bit, they're filmed in little chunks. Not little chunks, maybe 45 minutes, an hour here or there, and then put together. Tried to be as seamless as possible with them. Just because then there might be like, there's little sped up scrapping bits or things like this, but this is actually just one continuous 2 hours and 37-minute recorded file at the moment. haven't really had, done a little bit of scrapping, but nothing where I've been like super focused bit. It's going to take like 5 minutes or so. I don't want to speed up for you guys. And then into the storm. Storm's still beyond, like actually beyond where we are. So I'd be very surprised if there isn't another NDNS, probably like up here or something like that. I think we'll do that for next episode. What I will do is between now and next episode, I will leave this running a little bit so that it fills up the oil, so we don't need to sit there waiting for the oil to fill in the tanks. This is the first time I'm gonna show you guys doing it though, because this is gonna be the first time us actually connecting it. And it looks like the oil tanks are actually full. So maybe we were in range. That... Wait. I don't know why it's turning me this way. What? There we go. Yeah, maybe we are actually in range. But while we were exploring that other place, it's still been... Because it looks like it's actually already. Only got to wait for it to fill as well, haven't we? A little bit of damage on my boat. Oh, 66% durability. That might have been from the shark in the last episode, perhaps. But okay, so this is the first time we're going to be plugging in with our oil. Oh, no more fuel cables left. Let me get some more of those. There we go. So our oil drums come in here, they go there, and they go there. So I'm gonna just build a very temporary one there. Why that's sending back up? That can go this way as well. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Putting a oh, as it makes more, and then sends it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll send a little chunk every now and again. Yeah, we'll let those drain. That will be good. And more to explore. They make a lot of noise, don't they, these? More to explore next episode. I don't know if we can see. I mean, ironically. I think so. I think there is apparently something over there, so we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll leave that for next episode. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And remember, do remember, if you've got any questions or you just want to hang out in general, or you even got questions for me or anything like that, come hang out in the Discord and chat. Drop a comment below, all that kind of stuff. Really helps. Appreciate you all supporting. And thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.